For thousands of years, people have called this place home. This land in the shadow of a towering mountain and along a bubbling river holds the stories of the past while beckoning the future. This place is called Hillsborough. Our story begins along the winding waters of the Eno River, which first attracted ancient people to the area some 10,000 years ago. Villages here thrived due to the major trail system called the Great Trading Path. English explorers who ventured down this path in the 1600s encountered Native Americans called the Occaneechi, who were kings of the deerskin trade. Today, a reconstructed village, built by Occaneechi descendants and volunteers, overlooks the town's Riverwalk Greenway Trail, which is open to the public daily. Europeans recognized the beauty of this land and established a town here in 1754. But as Hillsborough grew, so did a desire for an independent America. The debate climaxed with conflict. During the Revolutionary War, the town became North Carolina's capital, and warring armies fought down its cobblestone streets. With victory, Hillsborough helped form the nation's new government and became the home of William Hooper, one of the state signers of the Declaration of Independence. His house still stands near the Old Town Cemetery, Hooper's final resting place. His story and those of others are told in the Orange County Historical Museum. Through free exhibits and programs, the museum brings the past to life. Hillsborough grew in tandem with the success of the new nation. The town attracted the country's brightest minds and became a hub for successful merchants. William Kirkland made his fortune in Hillsborough and built his scenic estate here in 1815. He named it in honor of his Scottish homeland, Ayr Mount. This beautifully restored home is open daily for guided tours that reveal a life of Georgian elegance. Visitors can also stroll along the secluded Poets' Walk, which meanders through Ayr Mount's bucolic, wooded landscape. Education became an important part of life in Hillsborough. This legacy is embodied in the Burwell School, an academy founded to educate young antebellum women. One of the most important people to walk the school's halls was Elizabeth Keckley. She was an enslaved African American who was brought to the school in 1835, who later bought her freedom. She became the personal confidant of First Lady Mary Todd Lincoln. Visitors can explore the Burwell School today and learn about women in the 19th century, as well as Keckley's incredible story. 4 years later, the Civil War came to Hillsborough. In 1865, Alexander Dixon, a local farmer and businessman, witnessed history as Confederate leaders and generals huddled in his farm office, strategizing on how to get the best terms in the largest surrender of the war. The Dixon House, now home to the Hillsborough Visitor Center, hosts exhibits and programs and offers visitor information to help newcomers navigate the town. With the turn of the 20th century, a wave of industrialization swept the South. Young men and women left the fields for the allure of a steady paycheck in the textile mills. West Hillsborough was quickly transformed as bustling communities emerged around the Eno and Bellevue cotton mills. Today, this area still reflects its unique mill village past while forging a new community through modern shops, restaurants, and parks. After World War II, The town played host to one of America's first automotive racetracks. Named in honor of the area's native forebearers, Okinichi Speedway was one of the original 7 NASCAR tracks. Racing legends like Junior Johnson and Richard Petty got their start on the mile-long dirt track that skirted the Eno River. The racetrack closed in 1968, but was revitalized as a historic park and trail system that preserves Hillsborough's racing history while providing a serene outdoor recreation experience. Hillsborough is an old town with a young soul. It is a place where each generation writes its own story and where visitors come to experience the town's rich history, explore local arts and live music, take in the natural beauty, and treat themselves to local culinary delights. Visit Hillsborough today. Experience all that this remarkable place has to offer and make your own story.